So I'm playing a TvZ here against Renegade, who's played a ton, 3,000 games. He's diamond level. Right now he's platinum, Heart of the Swarm, number 3, which is pretty much diamond-ish. So he's a really high level player. And I'm trying to do the same things as I normally do. Take my third, get a good army. Yada yada. So he does a hatch first. I scout it, cancel my supply depot, build a command center. So get a good econ up, get good units, get good upgrades. So he's not getting much, he's just upgrading speed and getting a macro hatch. I scan it. So he just wants a shit ton of production. So I'm getting my eBays, continuing to build workers. He's at 40 workers already. He's at 50 workers. I'm getting my production up. Not as well as I could be though. There we go. SCV, supply depots, add-ons, more barracks. So he's getting some crazy creep spread. With lings and a bunch of spore crawlers to deal with drops. So got a wall at the front, got more barracks, got another factory, got my upgrades on the way. Scan. Get some turrets because he's going up to lair, which means he could have a spire. So he's taking his third. So I'm up at 35 to his now 40. So I'm incoming pretty well right now. We're roughly even in supply.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so now he's got a fourth going down.
SCV ready. We could use some help.
Build some more turrets. Get my fourth gas.
Upgrade complete.
Carapace.
SCV ready.
Increase overlord speed.
Forces are under attack.
He's getting Baneling speed.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready.
So continuing, getting my stim, getting my combat shield, getting my
It's go time.
concussive shell.
SCV ready. Hellback coming through. SCV ready.
Moving out, taking out this army. In the unit supply tab, he's just got banelings.
Ready.
Metamorphosis.
So we've got a bunch of lings here and banelings. Basically, this is just a baneling push into Swamhost. So he's getting more upgrades. I'm getting more upgrades.
Hellback coming through. This better be good. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
So stack this up to the first engagement. Siege up here. So he lost more than I did. I'm ahead in supply. He hit my tanks. I was gonna build a bunch of shit, but it got canceled by accident. So here we go. Command centers, barracks.
Let's have a blast.
Take my third.
You up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
And I intended to build a bunch of supply depots that got canceled, but no big deal. So it's possible I should have counterattacked now, but he still has a bunch of Banes. He's got swarm hosts. Yeah, maybe I could have pushed into this.
Hellback coming through.
So he's dropping creep on my fourth. Probably should have realized that when taking that out.
Our forces are under attack.
So he now burrows his swarm host up here. And 34 banelings. This is just a mass baneling push.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. We could use some help here.
So here comes the swarm host.
SCV ready.
So I need starports and medevacs.
SCV ready. Who wants some? Oh. SCV ready.
So he's got swarm hosts and he's got banelings protecting his swarm hosts. But that's about it. But the problem is he's got the creep. That's the issue, is the creep is helping his baneling speed. So I need to get rid of this creep, which I did not do. And he's got 51 banelings. Basically to wipe out my army when I go to attack those swarmos. So basically this is just like, you can't attack into me no matter what, because I'm going to constantly send free units at you, and if you do get into me, I'm going to hit you with 1,000,000 banelings. So I'm healing up my units, moving my tanks out. What's he
Add-on
doing?
Complete.
Taking more bases.
Ready for dust off.
Boom, baby. SCV ready.
So I'm losing a lot more now because of the swarm hosts.
SCV ready.
And here's all the banes. And I try to run back. A lot of swarm hosts. So now I go to take out the swarm host, but he sends in all the Banes, of course. And my units are not fast enough on creep because
This better be good.
there's a lot of my units. And he's got a lot more Banes. These Banes all die, but they all kill all my units because he has more Banes forever. And I got more units coming, 7 Marines and Marauders at a time. Trying to wipe out these swarm hosts. But of course he's got 24 more Banes on the way, and he's got 59 Banes total. And my units try to get out of the way, but since we're on creep, they all die. Again, a lot of my tanks survive, some of my units survive, but once again he's got 40 more Banes. Here come Lings. Now the army supply is going more in his favor because these swarm hosts are attacking everything, and then the Banes come in. And that wipes out my force again. Again, building more. But I'm continuing to build, and he's continuing to trade free units and Banes for all my units. And he's got 16 more Banes, he's got more Lings. Here comes some Mutas. I think they tried to harass down here, but that didn't work. Yep, I've got a good enough force to push this back. So I'm ahead in the supply tab right now. And lose some units for free. I'm maxed out, and he's at 130, but again it's 34 Banes. I've got a ton of medevacs healing, so I'm not really super concerned with the swarm host damage at this point, but I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is the Baneling at the moment. Yep, he's at 150 supply. Here's an engagement where I do pretty well, and he runs away. Back here, building a bunch of Banes. siege up my tank to move in. And he just takes all these Banes, comes right around, and fucking kills my base. Because everything I have is out there. And now, I'm in bad shape worker-wise. I'm ahead in the army supply. To try to push out. He sends in mutas. And finishes off my base. And of course he's got 36 more Banes and some Swarm Hosts. So we'll build a bunch of turrets. And he builds more Banes. Come in, try to kill this. But of course, I don't. I guess I needed to split these units better. Comes in from here on the creep. Wipes out a lot of my force. And a million more Banelings. Can't get away from them on creep, they're too fast. Should have spread my units instead. Everything dies. And he's also killed my base. So, I'm in bad shape. I just don't have the economy to rebuild because in the income tab, he's killed a bunch of my workers. I try to take this this fourth. He's got a guy there. He sends in the Swarm Hosts. So I get this guy away. Drop this down. I'm back in defend my base. He's taken the entire map. Swarm Hosts in the front. Banelings on the sides. Lings and Banelings on the sides. Here comes a bunch of Lings, Swarm Hosts. Just really hard to protect all these bases at the same time. So, income tab, I'm down to 45 Harvesters. If I come over here to protect, everything over here. All of his Swarm Hosts are free, and his Banelings are trading very cost efficiently, and he just makes millions of them. So he's maxed out. I'm not going to win. No matter what I do. No way to win this, no way I'm playing. I think that guy just got to split really efficiently against the Baneling. Not run into them just like that. It was very frustrating though. I was ahead and almost took him a bunch of times, but in the end I didn't trade efficiently enough against the Banes. I lost 27 to his 18. I lost 47 to his 62. 21 to 27. 53 to 55. 72 to 34. So I really lost it bad in that final attack. So I guess I was trading pretty well throughout. But yeah, his economy was better than mine. And he kept hurting my ability to spend multiple ways based on production facilities and harassment and just a lot of stuff that was going down. I wasn't able to do what I needed to do. This is where I was maxed out. So, I was fine on the mineral, pretty good on the gas with him. Resources lost in combat. I kept losing more over time. You know, he had a pretty immobile army with the Swamhost, but he did have the Banes and the Lings, so counterattacks would have been really tricky because he could have just moved all of his Banes and Lings, but I would have had to do the pick up drop play while dealing with the Swamhost, so it would have been tricky, but could have been doable. And I was doing pretty good in the Workers Active until he crushed me with a counterattack with all those Banes. Just like Zerg's very all-in-ish with regard to like it can just throw away money by killing you. Throw away money, kill you, throw away money, kill you, and just like not trade efficiently until the very end where he did and just like beat me up over and over and over again. Tough battle. Did I have the right army composition? He had some mutas, but he mostly had Swamhost and 80 Banes. Yeah, it looks like I needed more Marauders. Well, 7 Marauders is pretty good. Maybe I needed some more Marauders. I mean, I guess I could say that. And then tanks in the end, but yeah, he never had the Lings to really hurt me. So I guess I didn't need to focus on thors and Marines. I needed just a few Marines, but mostly tank, Marauder, with the ability to build Vikings if necessary.